Want to know about the cheekiest little creature I've ever met? Picture this: a baby chick with only half of everything. One eye, one wing, one leg. But so much attitude. Sounds bonkers, right? But it happened in Spain. And this little fellow, he taught me something brilliant about being kind. Now, close your eyes if you want to, and come with me into the forest of stories. Oh my goodness, Spain! Have you ever smelled oranges in the sunshine? That's Spain for you. Golden light everywhere, olive trees that shimmer like magic, and little white houses that look like sugar cubes. In one of these villages lived a farmer's wife with the loveliest chickens. They clucked about happily, doing normal chicken things. But one morning, wait till you hear this. She found the weirdest egg ever. Half the size of a normal egg, perfectly smooth on one side, completely flat on the other, like someone had sliced it with a magic knife. When that egg hatched, out popped the strangest chick you can imagine. One bright black eye, one fluffy wing, one orange leg for hopping about. The farmer's wife called him Medio Pollito, that's half chick in Spanish. Now you'd think being different might make him shy. Not this little fellow. He was the cockiest chick in the whole farmyard. Thought he was absolutely magnificent. "I'm going to Madrid to meet the king," he announced one morning, his tiny chest all puffed out with pride. "Someone as special as me belongs in a palace." His mum clucked and worried. But Medio Pollito wasn't listening. Off he hopped on his one orange leg, bounce, bounce, bounce down the dusty road. As he hopped along, and honestly, hopping for miles is quite impressive, he found a stream all choked up with weeds. "Little half chick," gurgled the water sadly. "Could you help me? These weeds are making me all stagnant and smelly." But Medio Pollito was far too important. "Sorry, no time. I'm meeting the king. Can't be late." A bit further on, he found a poor little fire nearly burnt out. Just tiny orange flames struggling in some damp sticks. "Please, half chick," whispered the fire, "blow on me with your wing. I'm almost dead." But Medio Pollito hopped past even faster. "Absolutely not. Might get soot on my beautiful feathers." Then, as the sun got all orange and sleepy, he met the wind tangled up in thorny bushes. "Oh, half chick," sighed the wind, "I'm completely stuck. Could you help free me?" "Ha!" laughed Medio Pollito. "I'm much too busy. Sort it out yourself." Well, he finally reached Madrid. The city was enormous, buildings reaching up to the clouds, lights sparkling like fallen stars. But as he hopped through the palace gates, the royal cook spotted him. Perfect, just right for the king's soup. Before Medio Pollito could mention his royal appointment, splash! Into a great big pot of water he went. Now, this bit gets properly scary. The water started getting hotter and hotter. Poor Medio Pollito was absolutely terrified. "Help!" he squeaked. "Water, please don't boil me!" But the water remembered. "You were too busy to help me," it bubbled. The flames got higher and scarier. "Fire, please don't burn me," cried the frightened little chick. But fire crackled back. "You wouldn't help when I was nearly dead." Just when things looked properly hopeless, whoosh! The wind came roaring through the kitchen window. Now, wind could have left him there. After all, Medio Pollito had been horrid to everyone. But wind was kinder than that. With a massive gust, it swept Medio Pollito up, up, up into the sky. So high the palace looked like a toy. "This is your new home," said Wind, not unkindly. "You thought you were too good to help others. So now you can stay up here and actually be helpful. Show people which way I'm blowing." And that's exactly what happened. Wind placed Medio Pollito on top of the highest church spire in Madrid. He turned into a beautiful golden weather vane. From up there, he could see everything. Farmers needing to know the wind direction, sailors setting their sails, children flying kites. For the first time ever, Medio Pollito was truly helping others. And you know what? It felt absolutely wonderful. Every time someone looked up at him, every time his directions helped make their day better, his heart felt warmer than ever. Medio Pollito learned something brilliant. Being special isn't about thinking you're better than everyone. It's about using your gifts to help others. If you visit Madrid and look up at the church spires, you might spot a golden weather vane shaped like a half chick, spinning cheerfully in the breeze, finally happy to be helpful. Sometimes, the best journeys don't take us where we planned. They take us exactly where we need to be. See you soon, helpful friends. And remember, kindness is magic that everyone can do. See you next time.